did the whole thing, and it was not.
That wouldn't be funny at all. I would honestly be kind
I
of
would
mad
laugh.
and sad. But after that, I would say, you know what? That is kind of funny.
Ha ha, he. That's definitely happened. We've recorded episodes, and then Bill's like, "Oh, that didn't record," and I'm like, "I'm going to kill you."
See, like right now, it says it's not live. So.
Did you schedule it to go live at 11:15?
At 11:15.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
Once you get a YouTube,
Oh
I
my
just got
God,
a
see,
YouTube
he
notification
knows.
that
He
said
knows.
Bill Squire,
Is
Cleveland,
now live.
America is now live.
Okay.
What?
Come on down to YouTube.
Well, then, are we all checking
Notifications,
YouTube right
Yeah,
YouTube.
let's check.
I'll
Let's
just go
make
to
sure. I wanna make sure it
YouTube.
works. There
Come
it is.
on
Okay,
down.
it is.
All
It
right.
is.
Ew,
I see
I
us.
hate it.
I see us. All
Come
right.
on
Hello,
down
goodbye.
to YouTube,
We got
where
it.
it's gonna be
Actually,
your friends.
I'm gonna have you do a little
YouTube.
bit of camera turning right now. This middle one, just turn it ever so slightly towards me.
Here we go.
Boom.
Here we go.
Oh
my God,
All
beautiful.
right.
Yeah, I think we got it.
God, give him
All
a
right.
fucking raise.
Now hit that intro.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is
How
all.
it all works.
Enjoy the
I'm
show.
gonna
Guys, this
actually-
is a test.
I'm gonna tune in with my
episode.
friends.
Oh, look at that. It sounds good.
I can watch.
Is it playing the intro?
Oh wait, I need to link it.
We're
to you
talking
guys,
over
I
the
guess.
intro right now. That's fine.
I played it through.
Okay, it's good.
All
We're back.
right.
All right.
We're so good at this.
You're so good at this.
So
All
professional.
right. Wait,
All
no.
right.
Oh God.
Hey, welcome to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious plane.
Live and in color in Cleveland,
That's right.
America.
And hopefully the
color.
power stays on.
We
I
had a
hope
power
not.
We had
outage
a little
like 10 minutes
hiccup.
ago.
We
It's
had a
okay.
little
Hey,
hiccup.
that's what life's about. Sometimes you lack the power and then you find it again.
All right.
Sunday morning, it's every
I'm a-
day for all I've heard.
Uh,
Never apologize.
here's the thing. Put it in the chat.
Oh, someone texting you?
Yeah, someone's texting me.
Who,
Put it in the
me?
chat. Leslie. Yeah, Leslie.
I was like,
Leslie.
not me.
Leslie.
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
What chat?
Just get that-
on the
text.
live stream,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
you meant like a group chat.
We can't see his texts.
Yeah.
You have to talk with all your friends and
Put it
monitor
in
your
the chat.
progress.
I
But
love
she
Leslie.
said, I love Leslie too.
We all love Leslie.
Leslie, can I tell your story right now? I'm going to tell Leslie's story.
I like you asked as if she
We're
was gonna
live.
answer.
It's not like she can stop
So,
you.
Leslie, first of all, she said she loves your shirt.
Oh,
you
thank
look,
you.
You look amazing.
Thanks.
I have no
It
comment
Now
on
looks
it.
you're
just
talking
slightly
about hers.
different from yesterday.
So, yeah, she said, you look splendid in that top. There you go. Now it's
Look.
official because it's on the chat. So Leslie is always learning new things about herself. And last week, she went to Comic-Con with her friend and her husband. And I can't remember who she met, but the person that she met thought that her husband and other friend were her handlers, and she was like pretty autistic.
What? Oh no! I thought you were gonna say a kink thing. I
No,
was like,
no,
Halo
no,
was like,
no.
Like some commenter will be like, you look like you're having such a great time.
Yeah.
You're so sweet for bringing her
Yeah,
here.
that-
You're, like,
that is,
so
like, almost
patient.
exactly
You guys
what-
are so patient.
What is she what character is she supposed to be?
Yeah.
Who is she supposed to be?
No.
And so now, like, and look, here's the thing. It is a spectrum, and Leslie's finding out more and more that she is on that spectrum.
She is riding
but
that
she
wave
does
on
not
the
want
spectrum.
to, like, really admit it. So I'm leaning into it real
I
hard.
don't
Yeah.
think it's an admission thing. I think it's just like, never mind. It
No,
might be
it's-
an admission thing. It might be. An,
Life is a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
I love it.
And having your friends talk about it on a live podcast.
Yeah. But it was very funny because we have like a group chat with me and her husband and Kara.
Wow, okay.
And well, we have a group chat too.
Kidding.
Whoa.
We have
Thanks-
two.
thanks
we have a
for
double.
the
We have
invite.
an Instagram and a
We do.
real life one.
That's true. Actual friendship is you have
And now her
Sorry.
husband's dying laughing because Tommy pretty much predicted the story.
actual friendship is you have the one-on-one text, you have
Yeah.
the group chat, you have the Instagram group chat, and then if you are truly on a galaxy brain level of connection, you might be texting each other on Twitter DMs too.
Ooh.
I don't have that.
I don't
I don't have that. I don't have
open,
Twitter,
I don't
so-
open. I don't open Twitter DMs and I don't open TikTok DMs. I don't have the time to do it. It just lives. I
You
can't
just
do
have
it.
so many coming in.
I'm not trying. Yeah, I mean, really, no, seriously, because
No,
when you
I
open the
get it,
floodgates, and it's like I feel bad if I don't respond to everybody.
So you just don't look
So
at
you
it.
don't respond
Just don't
anyway.
even
I
look at
don't.
it.
I can't do that. I'm the guy that if I have one notification,
Dude, I gotta clear the
gotta
notification.
Gotta
I'm the
clear it
same
out.
way. I'm the
Gotta clear
same
it
way.
out, dude.
To the point where I'm like, oh, I didn't want to clear that yet. I want to go back to that later.
And
then
now
I forget
everybody
to-
that's
yeah.
watching this and everyone that's going to listen to this is going to be like, oh, he'll read it every time, no matter what I send him. Then I'm like, setting boundaries for myself.
I like it.
I only get a few. Like, not a lot of people message me on TikTok. Mostly, it's Mary, like sending me,
yeah.
our Mary, birthday girl Mary, and it's usually just like dumb TikTok videos. And she's been sending more reels, which I prefer, not having to go to TikTok. So like keep that going, but yeah. Overall.
If I go a couple hours, I open it up and it's the mother load. If I go, we got to scroll for a while. I go, where are we starting here? What's the message?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and it was like, I worked
nobody.
through it.
Wait, one
That's what the
conversation or back to
relation.
back?
That's what the relationship means to me. I watch every reel. I
I watch them all. I watch them all.
Because here's
You
the thing.
guys are lying so hard right
I'm
now.
not. I watch all.
She'll tell you she can authenticate it. Like she'll tell you. I watch every one, and it's also.
I watch all the reels.
She doesn't send me crap.
No, she does.
She's
a
they're
good.
good.
memer.
If you're sending me some crap, I'm just not replying to it.
All right, for those of you guys that are maybe new to this podcast, there's characters like Mary, who's our friend that comes to all our shows. She's part of the lore, so you're gonna have to maybe listen to some back episodes.
You're gonna have to
get
go
an
start.
idea.
Listen.
Yeah.
Pants stole her car one time.
That's insane
That's a
stuff.
good one. And yeah,
I was really
I
hoping
told
you were
that-
going to buy her a car for her birthday.
It was either that
Or steal one.
It was
Or
either
steal
that or a pair of like Air Max 97s.
Yeah.
So
Well, she might like that better.
we opted for the Air Max 97s or
That's
whatever the
good.
fuck it
That's-
was.
yeah.
So
I saw the
yeah.
shoes you got her. Those
No,
were
I
not
told-
Max
I-
97s.
I don't know what they are, but they were.
They're
cool.
good.
They
but
were cool,
weren't
but
Air-
I don't know what
yeah.
they are.
They were 97s.
I don't know
She
shoes.
didn't even wear them last night to
Well,
that
'cause she's in a
Rambo Man
dress.
night. Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
excuse me,
I'm
sir.
fucking with her. I'm fucking
I
with her.
know.
She looked very nice last night.
Okay, so let's get into that because I wasn't here. It was Dom Rambo last night at Old
Rambo
86,
Man.
and it looked like the usual shenanigans were had to like a to the point where like Tommy's like, I think I'm still drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bad podcasting. There was really nothing, no
That's what we do.
highlights.
Nothing
Yeah.
exciting.
Oh, good, nothing.
Like,
It was just a
wasn't
good
that.
from
It was
wire
just a
to
good
wire
fun night.
night.
All
Like
right,
we
well, that's-
opened,
yeah.
like the weather was good enough. The
Yeah.
patio was jamming, and Dom was doing usual Dom Rambo things. And then I'm trying to think.
It wasn't crazy. Like, Mary was sad that it wasn't crazy. Or
Yeah,
anything,
because
but
when
it's
you
her
spread,
birthday,
Here's why. Spring's the worst.
I hate this time
Oh,
of year.
that's
This is
disgusting.
spring is
Excuse me.
Spring is the worst season.
No, I was like, I really
Spring
was.
is the worst season.
I
I
was
know
more-
people want to put it on winter, but I prefer winter in the consistency of winter versus this up and down bullshit that we're going through right now, where one day it's cold and then it's fucking 70, and then it's
The next day it's
thunderstorms.
35 and
yeah,
gray
and then it's
and
35
raining,
and
yeah.
rainy, and then it's gonna snow again in like 2 weeks.
You know it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the worst, easily the worst time of year. And people are like, I love spring
The-
as the
you
time
get
of
one
renewal.
good week of spring where everything's like bloomed and it's pretty, but like right now it's dog shit.
No, this is
out.
bad.
Like
I'm
it's
still sick, so
Yeah.
you guys kind of actually do make.
Bro,
yeah.
every time I've blown my nose for the last 2 months has been a fucking David Cronenberg film
Do
in
we
my
have
fucking
AIDS? Do we have
Kleenex.
AIDS? We have AIDS.
We have
I
something.
don't
We
think
have
AIDS
something. I
is
think.
that
I don't
much
really
boogers.
want to go to the doctor
It
to
is.
find out. I'm just gonna ride it out.
Yeah.
I've seen my doctor 3 times.
I
And they're
don't.
like, you should come back in. It seems
Ew,
persistent.
sounds
I'm like,
like
yeah,
things
no
are getting
fucking
serious.
I
Shit.
don't.
Right?
I don't go to my doctor unless I don't even go to my doctor for STD tests because the last time I tried doing that, he pulled the swab out and I go, "What is this? 1993, dude?" I go, "I'm
No,
not."
the swab I think is better. Well, he was gonna put it up your ass,
You can-
or where did you put it?
Also, one more
He
thing.
puts it in your fucking pee hole, bro.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah, not
Okay,
that's
never
like some
mind, that's
medieval STI testing, dude.
wait, really?
That's yeah.
No, dude. The last time I went to get tested at my doctor,
For
he's
strep
like,
throat, he put it in your pee hole.
I looked at him. I go. He grabs it and I go, "What are you
The
doing?"
dick or
and he
the
goes,
thing?
"The swab." He just grabs the swab. He goes, "Come." He goes, "Come here."
He just gives it-
Come here.
just goes,
And I was like,
No.
and then I go, "What are you doing with that?" He just goes, he didn't say it like this medievally. He goes, "Test." And I'll go, "No, man, I'm not doing that." I go, "You're not jamming that thing in." I go, "There's got to be a way you can just draw urine." And he just goes, and they just grab the swab. I go, nope, we're done. I go, give me a bill. I'll pay the whole bill. I'm not. I would no. I punch me in the face before you're gonna jam something in my pee hole. It traumatizes me deeply.
Maybe.
And then I just go to Planned Parenthood. They're like, here's a cup.
What if it unlocks
try to
something?
Get it all in.
What if like that happened and then you're like, oh no, I'm into sounding.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe he's into
the
sounding.
No, it's like it's the mere thought of it fucking makes my pee-pee go inside my belly. No way.
Oh yeah. By the way,
worse.
if you guys are watching, hit the like button and then maybe like share this to some friends.
And maybe don't text me about the show. Jump in the comments.
Jump in the comments in the chat. Who texted you?
Oh man, fucking! I got a text from.
Maybe.
No, I don't want to say.
Okay, don't
Wait,
say it. But
wait,
text
I wanna
us. Yeah.
Just go in the comments.
I do want to know.
Go in the comments.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
never mind. I can't. They're here.
Yes, you
They're
can.
watching. No, I can't.
Oh.
What else am I gonna say? Never mind.
Let's introduce Elliot because Jimmy the Fish is down in Austin right now. He's getting ready to leave us. He wants to move to Austin. He doesn't like that I say that because he's like, what if I never move? Everybody's gonna think I just like said I was gonna move. And
He's
I didn't
still
move.
waiting to go
Yeah,
and kill.
well-
Like he's still waiting to Kill Tony bar
That's
across
what
the
he
street
wants
from
to
Kill
do?
Tony. Yeah.
I mean,
He's like, I just want to be
but
on
he didn't
Kill
even
Tony.
go down
He
there for
talks
a
about it,
Kill
goes, "Shut the fuck
Tony
up."
night though.
Oh wait, that is why he went.
No.
No,
Oh,
he
oh,
does.
I
I'm
was like,
fucking
oh,
with.
no.
I'm fucking
It's
with.
just
him.
it's a good comedy scene.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And also, he's like, I got some strong views about vaccination in the future of this country, and I need to go down to Austin and have my voice heard through the power of comedy. Sorry.
So today we have our friend Elliot. Say hi, Elliot.
Hey,
Hi,
Cleveland,
Elliot, you're not on
America.
screen though.
No,
for
he's
jumping in,
but you can
Elliot.
hear
Thank
him.
you.
Stupid.
Well, buy another camera. They're $300.
Okay, I got you.
For real?
I'll make someone like lick my foot.
Oh,
I'll be fine.
there
Well,
you
you
go.
could take it out of the 300 you were going to pay me for this, and
Elliot, what show do you
Don't-
produce?
I produce a show down in the basement, the bowels of the Happy Dog. It's called My Cousin Funny with a friend of mine, Pope. It's a lot of fun. It's once a month, and we'd love to see you there. If you're
I would love to be
It's
on it
actually the
again.
best.
Yeah,
That was
I-
legit. That was legit. The best set I had was, and I feel good about where it is. But
Well,
the best set I
the-
did was the last.
The one time
my
I
cousin
did it
show
was the time that it was like the worst.
It was the worst. It was my birthday.
Yeah,
What
It
happened?
was our worst show.
it was the one they did it upstairs. In
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
it
had
was
like
just really
80
awkward.
people there.
Yeah.
We had like 65 people there on Thursday,
Yeah.
which was a lot of fun. Everyone crushed.
Yeah.
I did new stuff about the perils of being a brown person.
Yeah.
It was very relatable somehow.
Very, yeah.
Rub it in.
You guys got
When
a
I
good thing going down there.
when you do jokes like that, I'm like, yeah, I do that to brown people. I do be impressing them that way.
And when I open for you in Willoughby next Saturday,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull out a camo baseball cap and be like, y'all know I was just playing, right?
So come,
that
come get
was a
us.
flawless segue into that plug, by the way, buddy.
Beautiful.
Pro shit.
Travis from Boogered Up said, I saw that you guys were live at 11:15 today. I almost impulse drove to 86 and stormed the set while you were live.
He should
Doors
have.
locked, but you should have because we'd be happy.
You
to have
probably, if you leave now, Travis, you could probably get here for the tail end of it.
As
Bring
producer,
me-
I would have put a stop to that.
Oh,
Oh.
Mike, see? Okay.
Yeah.
He can move. He can
This
move.
guy
Yeah,
wants
just
it, man.
move
This
it.
guy,
That's
this
fine.
guy wants it. We're not replacing Jimmy, but man, he is coming out.
But
and
Step
wants
your
it.
if
game
Jimmy
up.
moves, we know who to call. You know, we know who
Before
to call.
the fish becomes the cowboy,
The cowboy?
because Austin, Texas.
Austin.
Oh.
Hey, someone's stealing your car pants.
Mary probably.
Just take that
That's
pants.
fine. That's okay.
It's a fair play.
All right, so like we're just kind of vamping right now, but I want to get into a topic that I think is very important. And I'm guessing that there's a lot of women out there that when they were teenagers and they started taking bigger dumps, they never had anybody talk to them about proper dump etiquette because it's not something that moms are going to tell their daughters, and it's not like dads don't
My mom
think
did.
about it. Your mom did? That's
Oh, she
great.
sure
I'm
did.
glad she did
Yeah.
because
Is this a thing, by the way?
oh,
I didn't know it was a thing, but
well, here's the thing.
but I
It's
have
not.
a thing. It might
It's
be
not
a-
all women, but there are enough
Hashtag
that
not all women.
Not all women, but there are enough out there that take some fucking
Monsters.
monster dumps, and one of my kids was one of those people, and had to have a conversation. But hey, first of all, I know you want to like check your work, but start flushing as you go.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's a main
the
thing.
trick.
Also,
It's that big?
well, here's what I think
No,
happens.
but even so, like you get rid of it before
Yeah.
anything is just sitting there.
because usually it's a toilet paper situation on top of a dump situation, and the combination of the two are diabolical to the point where it can cause problems, especially if your toilet doesn't have a good sock. If your toilet doesn't have a good sock, you could be really fucked.
Girls actually don't
Yeah,
shit,
you
so
gotta-
I'm not really sure.
Well, I know that that's not true because I've seen.
You're blowing my mind because I didn't know.
I've seen logs, and I know it was like when my one daughter was living with me, and we were the only people home, and it wasn't my log, and it was
Log.
log.
I've seen
Log,
elephant.
like it's
I've
big,
seen
it's heavy, it's wood. Log,
elephant
log,
legs. You
log.
would not believe coming out of my toilet.
So here's
Coming
another
out of
little
the
trick.
orifice.
If you have, this isn't all bidets, but if you have a bidet, there's usually two settings. There's one that sprays up into the to the butthole, and then there's another setting that sprays down
To the
Like the
toilet.
nozzle
to the toilet,
cleaner.
Yeah. And if you turn it that way and spray it down, that thing, and you turn it all the way up, that thing's going to be pressurized, and it's going to chop that log in half, or at least cause enough distortion to it that it's going to get sucked down easier than if it's just just using the toilet flush by itself.
I didn't know this was part of a coming of age thing for women. I knew about the
Well, that's the thing.
hormones. I knew
Just
about
women?
the period
Well,
having
I think-
like.
I feel like guys will figure this stuff out, or they'll have someone talk to them about
Bill.
it. But I don't think anyone's talking to teenage girls
Bill,
about
I
this.
know-
This is the
I-
only conversation I want to have with teenage girls. Get your poop
Flush
sucked
your
down.
of-
shit
One of the
down
top 5
properly.
things Bill wants to talk to teenage girls about.
No,
I-
it's just this one thing.
I
It's-
weigh
it's not a
200
top 5 list. It's a one thing list because I won't name names, but I was in a situation where someone has a teenager in their life, and there was a pretty big blow up about.
It was recent. Okay. this
Yeah,
is
the
why
I don't know who you're talking about at all.
teenager that clogged the toilet, and then mom goes in there to try and do her thing.
Mom or just friend, somebody that knows
Well,
the child.
not my mom. It's just the mom of this child in this situation, who I am affiliated with in some way. No, not dating. I'm trying to keep her from being. I don't want her to become the big shit girl at school.
They don't know.
Look at the big
Yeah, but
shitter
until
coming
they
down the
don't
hallway.
know.
It only
They
takes
don't
one
know.
kid. It takes one kid to be like, oh, I think her mom's dating that comedian, and then they watch this, and then all of a sudden,
Here's-
Yup.
you got big shits that can't get sucked down the toilet, and the whole school knows, and they got to change schools.
Here's
and
why
I got
this
broken
is,
up with.
Here's why this is blowing my mind. I have been pooping for 45 years. I weigh 275 pounds. I've never had to break up my sesh with like an intermediate flush.
And that's why I think it's a toilet paper thing more than anything, and that's why I think if you do the pre-flush and then the toilet paper, you're gonna get
two
the
separate
best.
flushes.
But
results,
even
yeah.
as a kid, when you're a kid, and it's like you're abusing toilet paper, like it looks like
I still do.
like
I-
cotton candy of
Are you
toilet
a
paper
baller?
coming out of the.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it.
You don't-
Folder or
I'm
baller?
a baller.
shot collar.
I'm an origami guy.
You really full. I mean, I
If
got
I make a paper
bidets in
crane-
both my bathrooms, so I do a lot of bidet, and then I'm more
Oh,
like
we got
a
double bidet guy
Yeah, and
over
then I-
here.
and then I-
All
I
right.
dab
Love ass play so
Yeah.
much.
I just like having a clean ass.
I
I
kind of feel disgusting that I don't have one.
a bidet.
It's
Yeah.
it will cripple
Not a
you.
clean
Brandon's
ass.
so straight. I
Yeah.
don't think he would use it.
Yes,
I
he
don't
would.
think- I don't think he
Bro,
would.
I've
I
never
don't
had-
think he
There's
would.
nothing gay about having a clean
I
asshole.
know, but like I can just.
It's a life changer, dude. Like I don't even
Get
I've
a good
never-
one. Spend the money. Spend the money. Here's like get a tushy.
It costs
That's-
$75.
Get a tushy, guys.
Get a
It's
tushy.
like-
That's
it's
like
so
because I have
affordable.
a tushy and I have like a more off-brand one, and the tushy is light years better. And
We're
so,
not.
yeah.
We're not
No, like I've
affiliated.
never had a
Yeah.
finger in my ass. I've never had a tongue in my
Never?
ass.
What?
But man,
Okay.
some nights
You
I'll
never
get
had
home.
a tongue? Oh, a tongue is so
I don't
nice.
want.
I
I've
can't-
had
I
it.
wish.
I've had
like,
women
my
angling.
nails. I'm not gonna do that to anybody.
So, you know
I'm
what?
not gonna
But it would
do
be such a funny thing if you're like, you know what? Tonight's a special night, and you start ripping your nails off.
I'm gonna do that for
Tonight's
sure.
the night.
I've had girls that have been angling towards it, and I think I'm just so self-conscious about my beehole. I go, hey, get back up there. That's where what you were doing there. Hey,
No,
you can,
okay.
you can.
So
And I-
you know, and Bill's like, yes.
Oh, dude, get
Maybe
back there.
maybe
Like,
like, but
yeah.
to
hit
my,
that button.
to my point, what I was trying to say was, I'll go home some nights. I don't even have to poop, and I just hop on the can, turn the tushy on, and I blast my beehole with water, and I go,
If it's a good feeling.
yes.
It's a very good feeling.
I
to
spend
feel
more
fresh.
time doing that than I do actually pooping during a set.
Elliot.
I hate to break it to you, Pants, but you're getting close.
Hey man, it's It's a journey, and I'm working on it, and I want people to respect my space and my boundaries, and I'm like, when I'm ready for it, with that special lady, I will hand over my butthole.
You're gonna get a twinkle in your eye. I know it.
Dude,
I'm gonna-
He's
you're
gonna
gonna,
get a twinkle in his
you're
eye.
gonna feel so good. And like a finger is one, like that's a whole different experience. But like getting a girl to lick your ass is incredible. So you need to do that.
I would.
I
And then also
don't-
like the respect that I have for a woman that's just that dangerous.
to a straight. Well, not straight, I guess, but just a man.
I just
a
don't.
man.
I don't have.
Well, you're
I'm-
straight if you get your ass licked by a woman.
Well, no, I just
Yeah.
was saying I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not like thinking you're straight. I don't know. Maybe you're not straight. Maybe you're bisexual. Who knows?
It's just in the younger generation is so big on eating ass and stuff, where like I just feel like I'm trying to keep up with the market and I'm trying to like keep my job skills fresh.
You do eat ass though.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, I just-
The
Yeah, I'm
hardcore
not-
people that don't like the fucking mainstream bands. You're like,
Yeah.
I can't like that.
No.
Dude, I'm not a
Or like
fucking
they-
asshole.
yeah, or
Asshole
like
liquor.
I liked eating ass before it was popular.
Right.
I
I was
don't do
eating
that
ass
anymore.
in 2001.
Here's
I was eating MySpace ass.
I was eating ass when they were wearing diesel jeans. I just think it's more exciting the things that I've discovered and done for the first time after I turned 40. You know, it's like a reason to stay alive.
What
Like,
things
all
are
the
those?
Weed.
Two of them
Weed,
are our
oh,
fault.
yeah,
Two of them
yeah.
are our fault.
Yeah.
Weed, Molly, eating ass.
Oh wait.
Oh, you didn't eat
until
ass till you were after 40?
Probably my 30s. I did.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
I'm kind of committing to the bit a little on that, but what else have I done that I didn't do before? Smiled,
Oh.
Smile.
felt the love.
All right,
of
get a finger
felt
in
the
that
love
ass,
of
'cause
another.
that was gay.
You need it.
It's a good cum.
It's hot.
It's a good cum.
It's a good
Gotta
cum,
be
bud.
honest. It's
a
that
good-
cum.
yeah.
It hits different. It's a good cum.
Like if you maybe it was a little bit of a brown liquor night, you might have a little bit of trouble.
Ew!
So-
Don't say brown liquor and talk about anal.
All right,
yeah,
well,
that's what I thought you were going with.
I know.
That.
That's what I was like. What?
you're a little drunk, and you go, I'm having a little hard time getting there. Have her tap that button, and then, hey.
Hey.
Speaking of which, I have a good joke about it on my special. We're Getting Famous, available now on Amazon for free.
Ninja like.
Brown liquor's what they call it after she eats the ass.
Hey.
God damn it.
He's picking his spots, doing
He's
a good
trying
job.
so
He's,
hard.
Yeah, man,
I
he's-
don't think he's trying hard. I think he's doing a good
Elliot's
job.
no
though.
rookie, man. Elliot knows what the fuck he's
I
doing.
was rookie of the year.
Which is so fun, dude.
Congratulations,
okay,
by the way,
okay,
Elliot.
can I bring that up?
Let's
I
talk
need to bring that
about.
up.
Let's talk about the Cleveland Comedy Awards.
Sarah was so drunk that night, and she was so salty about everything.
Yeah.
Did you hear when you won your award? She's like, he's fucking 3 years in. It was beautiful.
The funny thing about being 3 years in is that's for sure someone who has not seen me do stand-up until 6 months ago.
She knew though. She knew though.
She knew-
was
she
so
knew your
heated.
lore.
She
Yeah.
was, she knew.
I didn't meet Bill until like March 2024.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Sarah knew.
yeah.
She screamed. She
February-
was like,
February
he's 3
24th.
years-
February,
he
yeah, yeah.
She literally screamed, he's 3 years in.
I do remember you were nominated for
Yeah.
Best Comedian in Cleveland Magazine in like 2022 or 20.
That's insane.
I found 2023. I found that out because a chef at my work was like,
2023.
Bill Squire was making fun of you on the radio.
yeah.
What?
Because I never heard of you. I'm like, how is this
And
guy
I was like-
nominated and I wasn't?
And I was like, this is super embarrassing, and it's bad for me as like as a sometimes open micer.
yeah.
That's like some people who were like maybe like downtown people were
Yeah.
like, oh, who do I vote for comedian? I don't go to shows. That waiter, I think he does it sometimes.
Well, yeah, Elliot, because you were at Lago, right?
Yeah.
So you were kind of a man about town.
I was a man about town in my.
But it's
younger
still
days.
interesting that like they just like threw him on that list and like, I mean, I can't say that like I was, like I really don't care what this is, but I was
No,
like a
he's
little
sad. He's
surprised.
sad as fuck.
I was a little surprised. I'm like, all right, I didn't even get on the list, and this guy that I've never heard of.
I wasn't too pleased by it.
Yeah.
I know this was a few years ago, but they named a fucking award after Bill. So who really lost out?
Yeah, and that's what an award it is. It's a Huge credit.
You got a baseball bat.
I got a baseball bat. Everybody else has gotten an actual Cleveland Comedy Award. I got a baseball bat.
You should have to bring
so
the
I
bat
have,
with you every year.
I have fucking bats galore.
Yeah.
Because I kept getting baseball bats because I got a baseball bat from Hilarities, and then I got a baseball bat for my first award, and they didn't know that I had the Hilarities baseball bat. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna have a special." So now I got 2 baseball bat awards with and that was in like a couple months of each other. And then Joe Briggs thought it would be funny when he moved to New York. He bought me 2 little baseball bat awards: best host of High and Dry and has most baseball bat awards.
Wow, you're like the Lou Gehrig of Cleveland comedy.
I'm gonna die soon.
That's what he meant.
I'm getting stiffer and stiffer.
That's.
I do be trying to Wally Pip people out there, though. Trying to take that. You miss a day. Aziz's opener couldn't make it. I show up. I crush it.
How was the show?
Always
That
gotta
was
be ready.
fantastic.
Always
That was
gotta be ready.
I was there. I was in the crowd.
How was it, Elliot? Your opinion is the only one that matters.
It was so because I followed the guy who was opening for Aziz, and I was talking to the 2 ladies next to me beforehand, and I was like, "Oh yeah, the opener's really funny." And then Bill Squire walks on stage, and I was like, "Hold on,
What the fuck?
it still stands."
Yeah.
But this isn't like a 31-year-old Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah.
Who I thought it was gonna be.
No.
And then Bill
43-year-old
crushed.
Puerto
It was
Rican
really
guy.
fun. And then we got Mars Bar after.
Yeah. It was a fun night.
Hell
Yeah. So that was like a last minute booking where I was down in Columbus, and I get a call or not even a call, just a text from Aziz's tour manager at 3:30, and they're like, "Can you open tonight for Aziz at the State Theater?" I'm like, "Yes, I can." So then I had to drive up to Cleveland. Made it to my condo at 6:15 because I had Whoopsie with me and stuff, and I needed a shower. Got in and out of my apartment in 10 minutes, and then made it to Playhouse Square by 6:40.
That's crazy.
I was moving. And it was an awesome show, and Aziz was cool. We talked about it last week. Are you all right, bud?
Yeah, no, I'm puffy.
Okay.
I'm puffy because I
Are
drank.
people
last
texting
night.
that in the? Okay, no. I thought maybe.
I'm
They're all
puffy.
talking shit on her.
Even when I'm not puffy, I just because the morning routine guy that does the banana on the face. This is my banana on the face. It's less stupid when I do it.
The point is really though to make sure you chop up your poops if they're big ones.
That was 10 minutes.
I swear,
ago.
I
love
weigh
that.
more
know,
than
but
I weigh more
didn't
than
feel like we put I didn't feel like we put a
have no
bookend on
idea
it.
where
I
that
weigh more
went,
than
but
fucking
yeah.
Hulk Hogan. I've never had to do that, even with the fucking tissue.
Yeah.
The toilet tissue. Why do I call it toilet
You might
tissue?
have real soft poops though.
Do you?
How's your
Normally, I'm
fiber?
proud of my movements because when I'm eating right,
Dude, I had a
it's
snake this
regular.
morning that was so long.
No.
It was a long curly boy.
I have to start living with somebody or spend time with more people because now, when I take a dump, I start speaking in tongues. It's a weird.
I got a spare bedroom.
Movie.
You want to combine forces?
I'll start doing weird
Bill
made up
wants to hear
chants.
you moaning while you're.
It's good.
Is that from a finger in your butt?
Why do you sound gay when you poop? I like my neighbor that shares a wall with me. Just she hasn't said hi to me in months, and it's probably because she hears me go, "When I stand alone in the night," and it's just singing like a weird rabbi on acid when I poop, and I was like, "We're never gonna know love again. We don't deserve to."
What's your favorite poop song to sing? Mine is Mulan. Let's get down to business.
I make songs up on the fly. I start.
I do a lot of
free writing. Yeah.
I do a lot of freestyling too.
Now I have to take it down
Why are you guys shitting if it takes you that long?
because
It
it's
doesn't
enjoyable.
Like a song.
It doesn't take that long. No,
If it's a song.
It's a song I'm just singing that part of the song as I'm getting ready
Okay,
to poop.
so 3 second shit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking in and I go, "Let's get down to business,"
boom.
and then I sit down.
I have.
And you get down to business.
We
down to
should be
business.
talking about this because I already laid it down this morning, but now I have to do it again and
Just power of suggestion.
manifesting.
Yeah.
Oh, why we could be using the power of manifesting for money, for things? No, we're manifesting. You're gonna take a big shit in 7 minutes, dude.
Good luck. I hope you do.
It's not a hope situation. It's
Oh,
just
it's gonna happen.
It's
It's
not
gonna
if,
happen.
it's when. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's. I don't want to do it right now, but it's probably gonna. It's things are
It's
happening.
brewing?
You're
It's
like,
brewing.
we need to get off the fucking
Gotta
podcast.
go.
Let's be honest. You're not gonna miss me at all. I'll be back in.
All right.
Good luck.
All
Good
right.
luck. Good
All
luck.
right. Well, you can bring it to
Goodbye.
this 2-shot here, just me and Tommy.
And
So he knows what's up. He knows
Now.
what's up.
It's
It is-
normally hot.
I
in
know.
Here. This is why I wore
Yeah.
this tank top.
Yeah, it's usually warm in here, and I
usually
was
sweating.
like ready to like be like, all right, I gotta take the hoodie off today. But today it's. Do you want to wear my hoodie to warm up?
I have my jacket.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to wear that. I don't know sports.
It's not much sports.
It's sport?
Mostly Disney movie.
That's still a sport.
let's-
That's still a sport.
Okay, so it is a sport. So
Don't laugh
Disney
at me.
Disney made a movie called The Mighty Ducks, and then they made The Mighty Ducks
that's
2.
Disney? I didn't know.
In the 90s, and it actually holds up pretty well. And there's actually some like funny shit in that like they would not put in a Disney movie now, like the poop dollar that they do. I don't think that they do that. They do like a poop dollar in a purse.
I don't remember.
No,
What year
yeah.
did that come out? Like 97?
No, like I think the first one came out like 92 or 93.
Oh, okay. Even
And
see,
then
yeah.
I think the second one came out in like 95.
Okay.
So the first one, they had a more like duck-looking logo, but then in the second one, they play for Team USA, and so they get all these other quirky characters from across the country, and they're playing in
No,
like
is it
USA
racist?
jerseys. No, it's
Oh,
good.
okay,
Like it's
okay.
fine. It's fine. Like it's the beginning of like that inclusivity where like Keenan Thompson's in it, and he plays like he's the kid from the hood that is actually good at hockey.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And like, so it is, all right, maybe a little bit racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, what?
But not, like, but, you know, it was like the well-intentioned racism of the 90s.
Well,
They're like,
that's the name
"Look,
of this
see,
episode. Well-intentioned racism.
See, black kids can play hockey and he did this thing called the knuckle puck. So anyway, the point is, they're playing their rival Iceland. They're getting their butts kicked. And then in the third period, that's the final period.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, only 3?
yeah, it's only 3,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I think I like hockey, actually.
Yeah,
now.
ho-
Okay,
hockey's
go on.
fun.
3's cool. 3's a good
So,
number.
and they change out of the USA uniforms and they start wearing a uniform that looks like this,
Mm-hmm.
and like all the new Ducks and old Ducks come together under a new banner. It's a very good speech by the skate shop owner from Minnesota, where the first one takes place. But they debut this logo, which I've always fucking loved. It's a sick logo. And so I have some gear of this. And then it was such a popular movie that they did a new franchise in Anaheim, and they became the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. And this is the logo that they originally used. They've had like iterations of it, and I think they're kind of back to this one, but I think a little bit different color scheme now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
But imagine if they released that movie now, and in the third period, they go from wearing the USA colors to wearing like a random New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they're like people be like, that's un-American. This is not okay.
They would, they would drag
they would
them.
Fucking lose their minds.
God,
But
our president
in
would
the-
be so mad.
In the
So
90s,
mad.
we were just happy because the USA jerseys were just like they were fine, but they were just like very basic Team USA jerseys. And then when you saw this color scheme, which was like the color scheme of the 90s,
Bisexual.
Colors, okay,
Bisexual.
and that's more blue and pink.
All of it.
All of it? Okay.
Blue, pink, purple.
Blue, pink, purple. What's the other color? Teal?
White.
Teal?
Oh, teal. I
Yeah.
said blue, but
Yeah, that's
whatever.
more teal.
Whatever. It's still gay.
Yeah.
It's gayer than America.
So, so I've been rocking these on stage because I got some shoes that match pretty good with them. I was wearing a different pair last night.
What happened to you wearing a suit on stage?
I don't know. It just takes forever to put together, and then I have to get it, and then I have to get it dry cleaned all the time. It's just a lot. It's a lot of.
You're not committed enough.
I'm not. I agree. I'm not.
Oh.
And also, I've been losing weight, so right now the suit is getting a little baggy.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I have
you
to
don't-
get it.
you
And so
can't do that.
maybe when I get down to my final form, I'll bring suits all the way back. But for now, we're doing hockey hoodies.
I hope he's flushed already. At least one.
Did you flush? He's not listening.
He's not
He doesn't
listening.
listen to the show.
He's so committed.
Oh,
to the
speaking
shit.
of which, I'm going to be on the Alan Cox Show on Wednesday.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm going on as a guest.
How is this going to happen?
I go
What
on.
are you guys going to talk about?
What I've been up to, what he's been up to.
Is he going to talk about the firing? Are you allowed to talk about
Yeah,
that?
we're going to talk about it. I
Okay.
wasn't fired. I was laid off.
Whatever. Okay, that's what I mean. Whatever.
This is why people keep saying I'm fired and not laid off.
I'm sorry. Okay, laid
But
off.
let go, whatever.
Laid
Wasn't fired
off.
for cause.
No, not
whatever,
for cause.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk all about it. We're going to talk about everything.
What
Yeah.
day?
Wednesday, 420.
I'm
Because I'm promoting.
Yay.
I'm going to be at Garage Bar with Willoughby with
with Willoughby.
with
Willoughby
Elliot
and
on the 5th of April, and then Friday night is Imposters Theater, my Friday show at Imposters, and that's at 9:30. So you get tickets for all that stuff at BillSquire.com.
Sick. I heard a flush. He at least.
Tommy
flushed
looking to
once.
be on a proper bender from Taylor. And
What?
that's what Taylor said.
Rude. Thank
I
you.
like to be on a proper bender. Let's get down to business. He's still going. I can't believe we talked him into we talked about poop so much that he's like, I gotta poop now. That's crazy.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like peeing, yes, that happens.
Yeah, like you want to hear some water, but I think also between partying last night and just being pants, he got loads of poop in there.
Loads of shit. Are you good?
You good? You better? You feel good?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
How
all right.
was it? How many times did you flush?
Only once.
Just once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was a.
That was a guy poop.
Yeah, that was probably not a big brick.
We got down to business.
Yeah.
I don't want. I mean,
2
no.
feet?
I'm way more than Hulk Hogan. It was not small.
Yeah, okay,
It's-
all right.
We got it done, though, boys and girls. We got it done.
Good. Happy for
Did
you.
Never mind.
No, I fucking stuck my hands in my butthole and I didn't wash my hands.
You did? Ew. Why would you do
That's
that?
gay.
It's funny that I respond the same way when anyone starts talking about sex or poop. I'm like, I want to do both those things, and my body responds like inappropriately all the time.
I'm trying to
Son of a
see.
boner.
No one talk about sex now.
No.
I almost went to Tommy. That's like, shut your mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
She goes, I didn't have to train him or anything. I go, shut up. I go, stop talking now. We're friends. We're friends. Stop. So
What do you think the best slur to make white would be? Like
Wigger
is obviously top
Wigger
of
is
the
like the
charts.
apex white.
Yeah,
Can you
but like
say that?
But it's not offensive
We
to
just
white people.
did.
It's like kind of offensive to. It's kind of there are
Well,
people that
it's
argue
like-
that for black people, it's like still kind of like you're just trying to get away with saying the
right.
N-word.
Well, I mean, but it's such.
But it fits,
it
dude.
fits so
It
good.
fits the person that you're
I
declaring.
don't like that.
Wigger?
Actually, yeah.
Say it.
What
I'm
else would you
not
call
going
them?
to do
Say
that.
it. Don't be
Elliot.
a pussy. Say it.
sounds
Do you
too
ever use the word
close.
wigger?
I don't. I love, and I don't think it's even offensive. I love saying cracker.
Yeah, because it's not offensive.
So
It's like
silly. It's so goofy, and they get so angry.
Do you know
anybody
the
that
origin
gets
of it,
any.
though?
No.
Okay, so cracker has been reimagined as a saltine cracker, but a cracker is actually a whip cracker. Is the
Oh.
origin of it?
Oh.
So it's like that's probably why the people that know that when you call them a
I
cracker
literally
probably get
didn't-
offended because
No,
they're
I
like
didn't know
they're
that
not
until
those
right now.
people. They
because
don't
they're
know.
like I fucking wish I was a cracker.
Any white dude that would get offended, even knowing all that, any white
Yeah.
dude that would get offended at going cracker is such a faggot.
Yeah,
Like,
honky's a good one. Honky, like white slurs are hilarious.
did you get what I did there?
Yeah. Honky's a very funny one.
Honky is, dude. You're just a fucking. There's nothing that matches the severity of the N-word. There just isn't. As somebody that literally like sees red whenever I see someone like Sig Heil or talk Nazi shit,
Yeah.
and that's bad. For some reason, I don't think anything touches the N-word.
Yeah, try
nothing
as you
can.
might.
But that's why I'm like if you just do like a white version of like other slurs.
Okay, so you're saying
Like, but also you need like the culture to go along with it. So like dudes that are like really into like anime and stuff like that.
like what would you call them?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, they're already called weebs.
Virgins.
Okay, weebs, virgins.
Weebs, virgins.
But like what's
wow, come on. Come
No,
on.
people be fucking watching anime. Anime is a very mainstream.
It's
thing
it's
anymore.
very mainstream
Yeah.
these days. I mean, I'm just trying to think of the Japanese slur is more of a
I'm trying to.
So I'm so scared right now.
Yes,
Hey,
so scared.
we're doing it live without a net.
I'm so scared.
I said faggot ironically, and I still don't feel good
Wait,
about
can
it.
you say that when we're live?
What?
He did twice. I don't know.
Am I costing us money?
No.
Am I
We're
costing?
not
Is I
making-
affecting our
We're
not really
monetization
making
right
anybody
now?
fine, yeah.
So there's the kike. Hits pretty.
Yeah.
It bites.
That one's got some bite too. I'll leave
Asian
that to you.
slurs fucking still cut real
Yeah.
hard.
Tommy's checking out. But you just put a W in the front and make it silly.
Wait.
What?
Oh, so like if you call, well, no, is that what it means? Is that what it means? We call a festival goer a wook? Is it descended from the Asian slur instead?
I don't know.
Now it's a white person that doesn't shower. Whose parents work for Raytheon and they just go to festivals all the time.
Is it? Wait, what's the
Wook?
Wook? I've never heard.
You never
Wook.
heard
I don't know
wook?
what that-
WOOK.
I don't know what that is.
This joke is not landing at all. No, wook is a term for like just modern, crunchy, weird EDM festival going pig pen looking motherfuckers.
Okay.
And it's not like a nice, like even raver people, that's what they call like noobs. And I guess that's what you just call, burnt out festival going people.
One of the funniest things is like how many subsets of culture there are now, and the fact that you can be like within that culture and be so despised, and like they're like, hey, I like the same thing as you, like, yeah, but not the same way, so fuck you.
Also, for something as stupid as rave music and EDM shit, it's funny that like you would have a
Yeah, you like
hierarchy.
drugs, like that's what it comes.
Yeah,
down
dude, it's like I'm sorry your parents are richer than that guy's parents, and you can afford better drugs. Like,
I know quite a few rave people that are actually pretty poor. So
Same.
no,
Yeah,
dude, I
actually
like
most. I feel
like raving. I grew up on the east side of Cleveland, and it was raving became huge because like far east side outer ring people like from like more affluent communities could afford better drugs because their parents were rich.
Yeah.
And they could just
guess that
afford
makes sense.
X. They could afford like GHB was like a big thing in the late 90s and stuff, which is like maybe the funniest drug you could ever try doing. I like that kind of shit.
I never did GHB, but I would do it. You do it because if
I
you do
think
like a
it's-
little bit, it's just like being drunk without.
It's
getting
literally
all
like
Wait, really?
it's like roofing yourself.
Yeah.
GHB. I've never done it, but it's
Oh, there's a news story right now. There's a lady that was roofied by a cop,
Oh,
and
fun.
she made a concoction in so that like if you put a roofie in her drink, it would explode. And then
Yeah,
the
I've
cop's
heard of-
defense is, I thought I was roofing my own drink because I wanted to have a good time.
so wait. The drink exploded.
Yeah, and like caused injury. So he's like suing her.
What kind of girl with a dragon tattoo shit is this?
I don't know, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's incredible.
that's
but she's like
awesome.
under trial because she's like on trial because like assault or like
No, that's
yeah.
I will murder.
Right in the jury. Like there's
That's
a TikToker a reel that I saw where they're like going over the court reporter minutes of it, and like one of the jury member couldn't help but control herself. Like she couldn't control her reaction to the cop saying, I was trying to roofie myself, and she just goes, bullshit.
oh my god, I love that.
The fact that it's also a cop just is kind of like a cherry on top of that one.
Yeah.
We live in a great age of vigilantism, I feel like. Between Luigi, between that lady,
Yeah.
There's an MMA, a UFC fighter, Cain Velasquez, that got sentenced to 5 years in prison for chasing down a guy who molested his 4-year-old son and shot at him. And
Like,
they still sent, he was looking at 30 years, and I think they were just kind of like, we're all kind of agree this guy was kind of awesome, right?
Yeah.
Right,
And,
yeah.
and the dude, Cain Velasquez, was a heavyweight, so he's like literally.
Oh yeah, he's a monster.
There's not a dude in jail he couldn't. There's not a dude in the world he couldn't beat up, and he kind of was standing there at sentencing. He's like,
okay.
okay.
Did he get?
Alright.
Did
still
he
sucks that-
actually kill the guy?
I think he shot at him. I don't think he killed him. And I think because the argument they made to give him 5 years was he could have accidentally killed somebody.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's just that Batman shit where it's like, yeah, we can't just have people going around.
Right, doing that.
No
yeah.
matter how much everyone agrees with that guy. And
Yeah.
But yeah, like Cain Velasquez, like,
Or maybe we
he
can.
shouldn't spend a
Right,
fucking.
I
the guy
know,
should not
like,
spend a minute in jail. It's
no.
stupid that he's.
Yeah.
But salute to Cain Velasquez for that. That's some hard shit.
Very a time to kill type situation. You ever see that?
Yes.
Read that book? Yeah.
Yes, he deserves.
Yes, he deserves to die. I hope he burns in hell.
That was like the first.
Samuel Jackson
That was the first movie I watched as a
so
teenager
white.
where I was like, I go, wow, movies can really mean something.
Yeah.
Until then, it was like just me watching like Ghostbusters 4,000 times, and I was watching that Matthew McConaughey delivers like that 6-minute long monologue, and I was really like, man, movies really might be up to something these days.
It's so funny how many movies are like powerful in that way from the 80s and 90s and even like early 2000s, and people watch these movies and they're still like they didn't take any effect on so many people.
Nope.
Because they're just like that movie was dumb. Like, they just don't like they just dig their heels in on racism or just forget or whatever it is.
People see what they want to see in entertainment and art for sure, especially
for
now
sure.
more than ever. Like, I mean, fuck, like that Joker movie. Like, I
Right.
thought for sure that was going to be the thing that triggered 100 more school shootings or whatever.
The second one?
The Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, the first
No,
one?
Joker.
the
Yeah.
second one or the first one?
First one.
First one,
No
yeah.
one watched the second one.
Yeah.
That
I
second one
tried
took
to
it-
turn it on. And I just like I don't care. I just don't.
I sat it
Turned
out.
it on and went
There's
to
nothing
bed.
about that movie on any level appealed to me. And I
Because
thought
I didn't even think the first one was that good. I thought it was like
didn't-
fine. It was
I-
like fine.
it didn't need to exist. Like I like Joaquin Phoenix. I like even that movie on its own. If it was it was just Taxi Driver. If it was on its own without
Yeah,
the Joker thing.
yeah.
But I'm like, this didn't. I know why this movie exists because money. But just creatively speaking, like why does this movie exist?
No.
Anyways, I'm really looking forward to the next phase of the Marvel universe.
Ew, no, you're not.
Yes, I
You
am.
are, I know
Yes,
you
I
are.
am.
Yeah.
I don't have any geeky things. There's nothing I geek out on. Like, I'm not a Disney adult. Well, no, actually, that's not. Bless me.
That was beautiful.
Sorry if that smells.
No, I can't.
I like wrestling. I like pro wrestling too.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening with me
You're
right
gonna be
now.
all right.
I didn't sleep much. I'm working through it. What else? What else?
I have no idea. My brain's not working.
All right. Well, I think
Maybe we
on
land
account
this
of your
one.
guys' brains kind of being done, and you couldn't even come with any good slurs. Made
Okay,
into
let's
white
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
I will
challenging stuff.
never
Let's bring it
slur.
back. So
I will
what's the
never
premise
slur.
again? Is we have to come up with a slur.
Yeah, it's comparable to Tommy. Say it.
Wigger.
Yeah! Cancel Tommy. Cancel Tommy.
Those OnlyFans numbers about to take a dive.
No,
Or
they're
the
gonna go up.
Disney-
They're gonna
Yeah.
go up, actually. They're gonna
You're allowed
go
to
up.
customs like
Hey, I was watching that podcast and I noticed that you said this one word. I was wondering if you could say it to me.
Okay,
like write
I-
it on your feet.
Yeah.
Can you just say it? Here's $250. Can you just say it while you're like fucking thumbing your own
You
asshole?
want to come in my tits, you stupid wigger?
Okay, I don't. Okay, this is a story that's not. This is a story that's adjacent to that kind of satisfies what Bill's talking about. I was at the strip club one day, and it was not. There's no one there. Dancer was just sitting next to me at the bar. We're bullshitting. So it's literally like a scene out of just like a movie where it's like me, stripper, bartender. So I mean, the stripper's just bored. Like we're literally just talking about our favorite movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So
What was your favorite movie?
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh,
and here's
interesting.
why I say that. We get on the subject of that movie, and then she looks at the bartender and she goes, "Should I tell him the story?" I shouldn't. She's like, "Get in trouble." And the bartender just goes, "Tell him the story." I go, "What's the story?" And she looks around and she goes, "Okay." She's like, "So, white dancer, white lady, like real milfy, like looked like she could be like." Just hot. So, anyways, sorry, I'm getting lost in the sauce here.
She started thinking about a hot
You're
girl,
not
and he's like,
interviewing her,
oh.
just fucking describing her.
those fucking eyes. All right, so she goes, I had a dude that would come in, and he would get dances from me. He would get private room, pay me a bunch of money, really gentlemanly, like really good guy. And I would go and dance for him, and then like one time I was dancing and I was like leaning in on him, and he just goes, "Say it." Black guy, obviously. He just goes, important to the story. He just goes, "Call me it." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "Call me it. Call me." She goes, he goes, "I'll tip you more." So she just goes, and then and she's telling me the story. I'm watching the bartender react to her telling the story.
Yeah.
in the way that she's heard this story
So
dozens
many
of
times,
times,
yeah.
but it's still funny every time.
Yeah.
So
It's the build-up.
the dancer is like, she's like, yeah, you like that? And she let it out very timidly. He goes, mean it. So
Say it with
she
your chest.
so she was like, I kind of just had to start really kind of getting into it.
Unleashing
She's
it,
like,
yeah.
you fucking like that, don't you? Yeah, you like, and I'm like, I'm sobbing, laughing because the bartender like put her drink down there, like the glass she was cleaning, and she's just like staring at the bar, and she goes, I'm not proud of this story at all. I go, this is incredible. I was like, and then he goes, yeah. She's like, he was cool, he was nice, like just.
And he tipped extra.
People are into that
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
I've had to deny like slur content because I'm like, I don't want that out there. Like that. At least
Tommy,
it's in
I said
person.
you could call me a retard, and I would like Venmo you enough. Like
This is Tommy who
fine.
just said the W word.
The W word.
It's gonna take time for people to
scared.
heal from you saying that.
Yeah.
But I don't
Tommy,
have.
would you
I
like to
don't-
apologize?
Bill, there's nothing that comes there. Even faggot, because Trump's president doesn't kind of hit the same way
I still
anymore.
don't want.
I don't feel
I
good
don't
saying
know.
that word,
Yeah, I
but
don't wanna-
I'll tell you what. I told the whole story that used the N word, and I couldn't say the N word
Yeah.
because
Right,
that's how
exactly.
bad it
That's
is.
how bad
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
That's how,
And if
it's the Mulaney, but there's a ton of bits like it where it's like,
See,
if there's
Murs' a
one
joke.
yeah,
He's got
Murs'
another one
great
too,
joke
yeah.
about it. It's if there's one word that you can't say and the other word you will say, that the one you can't say is the worst word.
Yeah. No, it's a Louis C.K. bit where he opens the whole setup and he just walks out, he goes faggot, and it segues into him saying the N word.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not nearly a good enough comedian to even paraphrase the bit.
But also, those are like just worked over so many times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different bits.
That's
about
what's
it.
more insane to me is when you do a bit where you literally say the actual N word.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy had to go around the country and do this over and over again, and people could
Oh,
not have been thrilled.
I
you know?
saw Louis C.K. working on that N-word bit at Caroline's in like 2007 or 2008.
Yeah.
And like it was like the way the air went out of the room, because this is also like he was big right then, but he wasn't like
He was still on his way up.
he was still on his way up. And there was like an older couple, and this is the N-word bit that he was doing at the time. Was like he's like that's the word I hate, N-word. So you're making me say the real
Yeah.
word in my head. And
No, you say. He
yeah,
goes, you say the word
Yeah.
you want to say, and he goes, you fucking faggot.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's like, yeah.
So it was and yeah, I think there's a way to do that kind of material and make it smart and funny, but just like throwing it out there casually, like and lazily, I think that's it's just.
That's definitely some shit
Nah.
you have to be a master of the
But
medium
that's why
to
Jimmy
really delve
Killius
into.
wants to move to Austin so he can just say fag and retard and the N-word and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
He's
Be
like, I just don't want to have to
Lord
look over
baby.
my shoulder when I want to say what I want to say.
That's
You know.
the fish
Yeah,
for you.
that's the fish.
And also, he just won't
Absolutely.
shut the fuck up about being on Kill Tony. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It's
Says
fine.
he doesn't even really want to do it for the jokes. He just wants to meet Tony Hinchcliffe really bad.
He's
Oh,
like,
He
he's
wants a
just
picture.
fucking-
He wants a picture and a kiss, just a forehead kiss. I hope he's watching this right now. He's just like hung. He's just hung over in Texas. He's like, oh, I don't want to do any of these things. Anyway, come to.
he's gonna get on Kill
fight for your
Tony.
right.
I can't wait till he actually somehow gets on Kill Tony and becomes the biggest comedian in the country.
That's not right.
And then all we all like,
I'd
wow.
love that for him.
Yeah, I would love that for him too. But it'll also be like justice for us.
Yeah.
Don't forget us, Jimmy. When you're the voice of
Never
you're the
forget.
voice of just saying what's on dudes' minds that they can't say.
All right, let's land this plane real quick. Just a reminder: Friday, Imposters Theater, the 4th of April. The 5th of April, I'm going to be at Garage Barn Wilby with Elliot. Say hi again, Elliot.
Hey guys, see you there.
He's hilarious. And then Monday night is Fight for Your Right at One Star Bar.
One Star Bar.
That's a free show.
It's
Tuesdays,
a fun show.
It's a very fun show.
That's a fun fucking
That's
hang.
a really fun show.
Yes, it is.
The premise of Fight for Your Right is everybody has to do new material, and there's a $50 prize for the best set, and then on top of that, the audience can chip in. And so sometimes we didn't get too many people chipping in last week, but it's still fun. And
You just get to see people
working on stuff.
throw
Like, if
some
you
shit
like-
against the wall.
Honestly, if you like watching Kill Tony, come to like these open
That's-
mics. Like we can build a scene here that is, we're never gonna get to that level, of course, but we can build a scene amongst the comedians in Cleveland because there's so many funny people.
I don't know. I mean,
like even a few girls.
There's actually a lot of girls that come to Cleveland comedy shows. Like,
No, I'm talking
just
about,
No, he's talking about comedians, you motherfucker.
Comedians, stupid.
Oh, girls do comedy too?
Yeah, well, they're not just fans.
Oh.
They're
Super
not just
fans, super
the best
fans.
super fan.
The best
Who let
fan.
that happen?
Kill myself. I'm going to kill myself.
I don't think a man's ever won that award, by the way.
What?
I don't think.
Oh, probably not. Probably not.
I have a plug.
Okay, yeah.
I got a show to plug. And it also conflicts with your April 4th show, but I'm doing Don't Tell Cleveland this Friday, April 4th.
Oh,
With?
And I'm hosting it.
Hell yeah. So
There you
go to Don't Tell
well,
Cleveland.
The good thing is that's a 7:00 show, 7:30.
It's at 8.
It's 8:00. So don't go to that show. Go to my show.
I knew
Don't
that
tell.
was coming.
I need the money more than Don't Tell does. No, go to whatever you want. Go to whatever you want.
What's the
you
website
know.
for Don't Tell Cleveland?
Choose your loyalty.
Don'tTellComedy.com, and then
Search
you-
Cleveland and it's right there.
like
Yeah.
it'll show like closest city, Cleveland, and you click on that.
And if you're not familiar with Don't Tell Comedy, you buy the ticket for the show. You find out the venue the day of. It's always sold out. It's always
a
packed
fun
out.
show, yeah.
It's a great time.
I did a Don't Tell in Erie last night, and it was one of those. There's something about stand up when, like, as you do it for a while, you learn there's like good sets and there's great sets and there's like killing, but then there's like sets where it's just relative to that night, and so you'll do it like the one we did last night. There's like 15 people there. It was Erie, PA.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the best show, but from the beginning of the show till like the end of the show, there was like a lot of ups and downs. But then like my set went really well relative to the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't like post that set and be like, "Here's me just fucking killing."
Laying waste.
But the fact that like
Compared.
it wasn't silent through my whole set, I'm like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And like again, like you got 15, 16 people in the audience, and everybody's laugh is distinct enough that like they get nervous about like, ooh, I don't want to laugh, and they get weird about it. So it was like every comic on the show was very funny. It was just one of those things where the crowd was a little tight, and then like I was like, okay, I did good. And this is how good I did. That one of the comics goes, "Where are you from? New York?" And I go, "Cleveland." I'm just that good that you thought I was from New York.
Well, you have that Italian look about you.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so
I'm very
it's,
Italian
you know,
looking.
You gotta lie,
You
it's
don't
like
look like you're from New York.
I don't look like it, but I'm so good at comedy.
talks,
That
yeah.
was. Yeah, that's why. That's why they thought I was from New York. Not because I'm anything. They just go, well, the guy that went last that crushed so
Has to be.
hard has to be from New York. And I'm like, nope, Cleveland. And that's how
Cleveland's
things
better,
are going to stay.
guys.
It
Cleveland
is
way
better.
Right?
it's bigger. It's a bigger city too.
It's a bigger city. It's a better comedy scene. The food's better. The women are prettier. The dicks are bigger. Less drippy. I'm trying to appeal to everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of drippy dicks in New York from what I hear.
Everyone in New
don't know
York is
anything
too.
about
Not
it.
as many rats. So many rats in
No one
New
has-
York.
Rats are cute.
No one has sex
Not,
in New
not
York.
subway rats,
You
not
don't
New
know.
York
You
rats.
don't know.
Yes, I knew.
No one
it.
has had sex in New York since 1994. People are too
And they did,
busy
and when they
they're
did,
too mean.
they came with a soft dick.
Just like it's a lot of like when I go to New York, I'm like everyone here hates me. I go, everyone is like so serious and so intense. Unless, and I'm talking about like New Yorkers. Like there's New Yorkers and then there's Italian New Yorkers who are the greatest genre of person alive. They're not the same thing.
Keon made a really good point in the comments here. He goes, "Pants, I don't feel good saying the word faggot." Says it 10 times.
Well, I'm not a faggot. Like, come on,
All right.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. Have you guys ever watched Pop Star Never
Yes.
Stopping? Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a Lonely Island movie.
It's fucking
Dude,
great.
it's so funny.
I feel
And
like-
some of the songs are
Really?
it's
So
so
funny.
so
Really?
funny. Yeah,
I
You would
felt
love it.
I felt that
Okay.
way about
Yeah.
that movie that everyone felt about Napoleon Dynamite, where I
Yeah.
was like, Napoleon Dynamite just did not do it for me on any level. But Pop Star, I go, these guys are fucking like this.
Dude,
is
it's
just,
such an underrated, it's such a funny movie.
it is an
You know,
under the radar.
I'll
Some
watch it today.
there's Pop Star and there's Hot Rod, which are both
Oh, I
sandwiches.
Yeah.
love
Hot Rod.
If
Yeah.
you love Hot Rod,
Hot
it's
Rod's
like
so good.
Hot
So
Rod's
good.
what I'm thinking. Hot Rod is what people thought Napoleon Dynamite was.
See,
That's
I
the
like
movie
Hot
I'm
Rod
thinking
and I
about.
like Napoleon Dynamite because they're just quirky,
Different
weird movies.
theme.
but they're very different.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
very different. But I
Hot
still
Rod's
like
in my
them both.
letterbox top
It's-
4.
Yeah.
Top
It really
4.
is. Yeah.
Yes,
Damn, okay.
that's Hot Rod
So
and
good.
I was 9 when it came out.
you could tell when you see a movie
I was 9 years in the comedy when it came out.
where the challenge,
9-year-old
the challenge to the person that wrote the movie is he's like, in every scene, I want to try to make someone have an asthma attack laughing. I want to do the stupidest shit possible in every single scene in the movie. And Popstar and Hot Rod are one of those movies.
No, Hot Rod rules, but Popstar is so funny. So Popstar is a mockumentary about a
Bieber.
like Justin
Like
Bieber
boy
type
band guy,
boy band
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I don't think
It's-
I even.
Yeah, it was
have
kind of
heard
under the
of it.
radar, like it didn't, but
Which is weird because Sandberg's was huge
was
when
huge
that
when
movie came out.
but it just did not hit.
It's like his Zoolander kind of.
It's kind of like a modern day Spinal Tap Zoo.
Yeah.
Like but it's so funny, and the songs, like one of my favorite songs that I keep singing this weekend is he's got a song. This girl, he's like, "Hottest girl I ever met in my whole life. Take her home, make her my wife," and then she wants me to fuck her. Like the U.S. government fucked Bin Laden. It's like I'm butchering it there, but the song is so fucking ridiculous, but it's so well done.
You
at
can
the same
tell
time.
when
the songs are fucking great. and
It's
they're
like a
catchy.
Sandler movie where you could
Yeah.
tell like every step of the way the people that made this movie
Oh,
had a fucking
and your
great
boy
time.
Chris Redd's in it.
That's not my boy. That's funny, but don't call that story out.
I listen to the soundtrack to that movie at the gym,
Dude, it's so good.
Wait,
yeah.
really?
like often enough.
Yeah, it's like it's that good. Like this because
This is mine.
it's I mean, Lonely Island makes great songs and catchy songs, and then they make them hilarious too.
I'm not trying to cut in on your story, but I saw this at my corner store yesterday, and it's one of those super like off-brand energy drinks. It's called AI Energy.
I was going to say AI. Is that AI?
And we gotta. Do we want to cut into it here?
Do a
you
little,
need to do it, you
do a
need
little
to do it.
taste test.
I like the can.
It's very
Everybody,
bisexual
one
colors.
sip. Everybody
So
knows the
pretty.
rules. All right, it's blue raspberry AI Energy. This is give me a migraine. Looking at the can. Here we go.
AI. 0 calories, gluten, sugar, artificial colors, flavors, carbs. Oh no, what's that face?
How is it?
That tastes like the bottom of
Oh, wait.
a bottle of stripper
It
perfume.
smells like a sucker.
Try it. Yeah, it's not.
I get the most
No,
herpes.
that tastes like. Oh no,
Yeah, it's not. It's not hitting. It's
that
not.
tastes like
That's
Rockstar, but vitamins or something.
It has the energy. Elliot, would
Yeah.
you like to try?
It's like I need
Oh,
it.
now he gets it.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was,
Swing
I
around
need
here.
to get in the camera.
Here, get it like between on the
Yeah.
Get right in there.
one sip. Everybody knows the rules.
Not good.
It's not terrible. I think
hate it?
It
It's
helps
like-
if it was cold.
It's like that's what would happen if you made something like that wrong.
Hey, so there you have it. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 10.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Alright.
All right. Anybody else got anything to plug? Tommy?
Nothing.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, sure that. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming to Cleveland, America.
This is not a serious place.
Bye.
Thank you, Elliot.
Thank you, Elliot.
Thanks, Elliot.
Fuck you, Jimmy. Dish. He's gonna be so sad.
No, he won't. He's fine.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all.
Are we still live right now? This is so
No, it
cool.
should just-
This is so cool if it's still live. We're just like, wait, what? Like, what are you doing?